What will win in a drag race between a Bugatti Chiron Supersport, a tuned BMW M5 and a tuned BMW M4 xDrive? Well, we're going to find out, because I'm going to race them over the standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson and you're watching Car Wow. Buy, sell,
Car Wow.
Now let me tell you about this Bugatti, which has been kindly lent to us by Lawrence of Australia and the Lee Collection. He owns the Lee Collection. It's a lovely bunch of supercars, hypercars. There's absolutely loads of them, and they're situated out in Perth, Australia. And thanks to Josh from the Lee Collection for arranging all this for us. Really, really appreciate it. Anyhow, this is a lovely Bugatti Chiron Supersport based on the fastest production car in the world, which is the Supersport 300 Plus. That car has slightly different aero and a bit of extra cooling and a stripped out cabin, but essentially you got the same engine and gearbox, which is an 8-litre quad turbo 16 cylinder that puts out 1600 horsepower and 1600 newton meters of torque, driving all four wheels via a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox with launch control. This thing weighs in at 1,995 kilograms, and the price £4 million with taxes, which is going to make the Cars and Racing seem like a bit of a bargain. Let's find out about them from their drivers, starting off with the M5. Hey Yanni, how are you?
Hello Matt, how are you in that beautiful car? Oh wow.
Wow! It's absolutely gorgeous. You know, it's got all the performance, but to sit in, it just feels like a proper luxury item. The interior quality, the carbon, the leather, the design, it just all works together so well. And then you've got this huge engine just rumbling away behind you like there's an earthquake going on. But the engine in your car is pretty impressive too, isn't it?
So I'm in a BMW M5, but it's not standard, it's tuned up. So it's a 4.4 litre twin turbo V8. Standard, this car is 625. However, this one here is 1,000 horsepower, 1200 newton meters, but standard was 750 newton meters. It's all-wheel drive, 8-speed torque converter, 1,865 kilograms. Now this got a £35,000 conversion on top of the original price, which was around £111,000, and this car is no longer available.
Why is it not available? Everything's available.
It's no longer on sale as the new 5 Series is in production, so it's not available. Well, it is available, but it's not available.
I'm confused. Who's done the build on that car?
Don't know. Don't know.
Do you know what? Let's move over to racing driver Sam, who's in the M4, because he'll probably know. Go on, Sam. Who's done the build on these cars?
The build of these cars is that crazy man Imran, and he seems to think M4s are slow and M5s are slow, so he decides to double the horsepower.
So that's Imran from Evolve, and he's been working on the cars with Mr. Vanos, which some of you are probably aware of as well. So links to them in the description, and obviously a link to the YouTube channel of the Lee Collection and their Instagram. So make sure you check all that stuff out, because it does help us get more cars for you to enjoy us racing. You know, for me, I'm just doing it as a job, you know. I get no pleasure out of this at all. Are you getting any pleasure, Sam? No. Yanni, do you get any pleasure? There's no pleasure for us, is there?
I get lots of pleasure. And by the way, I knew Evolve was here, and I knew it was the M4. I didn't know the M5 was part of his gang as well. And I get lots of pleasure. So does Sam. I can see Sam's pleasure popping through the window.
Get a room, you two, all right? Okay, anyway, Sam, let's have the stats on your car.
Well, I'm very much in the baby here, so I'm in the M4. 3-litre twin turbo. It's normally got 510 horsepower, but this has got 1,000. It's normally got 650 newton meters of torque, but this has got 1,000. It's all-wheel drive, 8-speed torque converted gearbox, and this car, with all the spec, standard was 95,000, and then there's another 35 of mods been put into it.
Wow, pretty expensive, a lot of power. So, we're going to see what happens. But before we do, we're going to do the customary car wow sound check. I'm going to rev up this Bugatti first. We have an annoying soft limiter. Let's go into track mode, see if that helps. No. Same. Feels good though. Feels powerful. Yanni, rev up your car.
I think I win that, mate.
Wait, hold on. Rev up your car, Sam.
Yeah, hold my beer. That to me sounds more racy.
Jan, you go again. Sam? I'm going to go with the M5, but can you guys now rev up both your cars together, because combined you have 14 cylinders and I actually have 16. So you have less cylinders combined than I have altogether. So do your cars together. Do you know what? 14 is sounding better than 16 right now.
So soft, Matt. Oh my God.
Well, soft. Oh well. But the rest of this car is making me hard. Wish I hadn't said that. Hopefully it's edited out. If not, shame on me.
3, 2, 1.
Whoa, this thing went so sideways.
Come on.
I'm coming past the BMWs now. Come on, Bugatti!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh my God! That was so close! This car's insane! I was going left and right and drifting a little bit, but wow! I don't know who won that. Do you know who won?
I think it was this.
Oh, that's how you just burst my bubble like that, yeah? All right then.
Jan, I think you might have that. We both got a good launch. I think you might have taken that.
Well, do you know what? This thing was just going sideways off the line. You guys left me, then I started to come past you, and I don't know either on the line. Here's a plan. We don't know. Shall we not do any other races and just leave it as it is?
I'm happy to leave it with the gods and see whoever wins.
Okay then, if you want to do that, let's gamble. Let's do the thing. So then what exactly happened? Well, both the Bugatti and the M5 completed the standing quarter mile in 9.6 seconds. However, the slow motion action replay reveals that the Bugatti won by a nose. The M4 was last. It took 9.8 seconds to do the standing quarter mile, which was still pretty impressive. Now we go over a rolling race from 50 miles an hour. The cars are in their like normal settings, so no sports mode and automatic, just normal or D of the gearbox. We're going to race at the half mile. I'm going to call it in. Everyone level. 3, 2, 1, go. Kick down. This took forever to kick down. That M4 is gone. Come on! He's going to win it to the quarter mile. But now I'm starting to read him in. Will I catch him up? Come on, here comes the half mile. Come on! I was gaining, but he gone. This just took forever to kick down. Like, forever.
Forever, ever, forever, ever.
Well, Samuel, what gear was your car in? It was like, it has no like normal relax mode. It was just on it.
So I pushed all the normal buttons. It was in normal, but when we were rolling, it was hovering between second and third and kept on upshifting, downshifting. But when you said go, this just went. That was mental. Did I win?
I think you might have just won. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this thing was dithering. I put my foot down. I thought the car just had broken. But no, it eventually found its gear and took off. The M5, what was that like, Yanni?
Mate, I was with you. You and me were like, it was like we were stopped while Sam was just pulling away, and then we're like, oh, okay, you know what, should we race now? Yeah, my car didn't want to know at all.
To be fair, both those cars are tuned, and they're probably not tuned for normal mode, so yours is probably confused that it does, you know, just going to go really slow, whereas Sam's is confused that it just wants to race regardless of what button you press. Let's take the gearbox kickdown shenanigans out the equation and go full sport. Right, now we're going to do a rolling race, this time manual mode of the gearbox, and we're going to do it from about 30 miles an hour, see what happens. I'm basically putting no revs, second gear at 30, but here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, build boost. Build it now. I don't have to change gear, it does it automatically.
Uh-oh! Oh no!
Oh, I think the M4 beat me to the quarter mile. The half mile's an easy win. M4 actually won to the quarter mile. I mean, that really shifts, doesn't it?
This thing is so fast, it's ridiculous.
And what happened to you, Yanni?
Yeah, it's too slow for me. My revs are 3,000. Not even. I need a higher gear and a higher rev ratio to be able to compete.
I don't know what the hell he's talking about, really. Shall we do 50 then, third gear? Like normal?
Yeah, 53rd gear now, it levels the playing field.
Matt, I can't find my book of excuses. I wonder where it's gone.
I think Yanni's got it at the moment. Let's do this again, but from 50 miles an hour in third gear. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is nicely on boost. That M5's doing better now. Oh, come on! There we go. Oh my God! Look at the speed I just climbed. It's 210 miles an hour, that's enough. So I did over 200 mile an hour there. The worst thing is, it was so easy. You don't normally to get 200 mile an hour on here. You're like, come on, let's keep pushing. But this is just loads of room to spare.
Yeah, but I'm just in an M4 and I did 190 something. That's ridiculous.
Actually, Yanni,
You had the leader first, didn't you? You did better that time.
It did better, but for some reason, when I'm changing gear, it's got a delay going into the next gear. And then I change gear and it's got a delay going into the next gear. So every time that delay just pushes me further and further back.
shame because the launch, it was just absolutely insanely good. So if you're choosing between the M4 and the M5, which one are you going to go for?
I'm still taking the M5. I'd love to do that again, but taking the gear change out of it, because I think that's where the problem is on this car. I think manually, I think the car gets confused.
When you tune these cars, the gearboxes are never meant for this kind of stuff. And I think what Yanni should do is shift earlier. Because what happens is when you change gear, when you got a different map, the revs climb and the car gets confused. So I think if he shifted a heartbeat earlier, it'll be quicker.
I've made him do me another race now where I don't have to go in manual mode. Yeah. What I'm noticing is, even though I'm changing,
So push that on.
No, I don't want it to be manual now. I want it to be how it was.
That's automatic.
So that's it. So you've set it all up back up to highest now. It's the quickest gear change, yeah?
It's instant.
So now in auto, I should be able to be. It should be much better now.
So here we go, one more time. Roll on third gear from 50. Yanni thinks he's got himself sorted. Let's find out if he has or not. 3, 2, 1, go. Woo-hoo! Come on! He's doing better.
Better.
But nah, it's not working for him.
Come on!
Once again, this is just too easy.
It was much better this time with the gear changing, but it's obviously just not fast enough against you two.
No, clearly not.
That's surprising. I thought this would just be a little behind that M5. Whatever's happening, it's good.
So I think we're all in agreement. We're going to go for the M4.
100%. I love this car.
I'd personally take the Chiron.
Actually, yeah, correction. I'm definitely taking the Chiron if they're just being gifted. Definitely. Thank you, Lawrence, for your Chiron. I appreciate it. Would you mind paying the insurance and fuel as well, please, though? Finally, then, we're going to have a brake test from 100 miles an hour. The car that stops in the shortest distance wins. We reach the line, full emergency stop. Was it because these carbon discs weren't warm or something? I don't know. That didn't go very well. I give it a full smash on the pedal. What's going on? Sam, have you got any explanations?
Your little pigeon leg thighs probably can't push the pedal hard enough, I'd imagine.
I second that.
Seriously, Sam, what is it? Could it be the carbons aren't warm?
Yeah, I mean, they won't be hot because we've been doing all those high-speed runs. It's the initial impact that works how you can, get braking properly. If you weren't hitting the brake at maximum attack initially, then you're just going to lose out a little bit.
But I'm never normally like this bad in a normal brake test. I'm level with you. Could it be something with this car? You just got to hit it harder in this car? I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's a high-spec car. It's more like a GT car. And like I said, when we hit the brakes, in our race cars, it's 150 bar of pressure. See, can you get that in a test and see how it goes?
But Like if I'm in a Porsche, we're doing Porsche brake testing side by side, I'm in it with you, I'm level, I'm close, do you know what I mean? But this is the car. Maybe I just can't believe that I'm crap. Just won't accept it. This car's certainly not crap, it's absolutely amazing. Beautiful, beautiful machine, lovely interior. Thanks once again to Lawrence and Josh from the Lee collection. Also a huge thanks to Evolve Automotive and Mr. Vanos. Links in the description yet again for those two cars over there. And make sure you subscribe to this channel because we've got something really awesome coming up. Really, you don't want to miss it, seriously, you're gonna love it. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already.